Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zeni Nurdiana. You can call me Zeni. I'm from Academic Reading D. Today, I'm gonna talking about the review of journal article. The title is The Use of Songs in Teaching Students Listening Ability. The author is Apin Hidayat, and the publication date is 22 February 2013. The journal from Journal of English and Education, volume and page, volume 1, number 1 and page 21 until 29. This study was aimed at first investigating whether or not the use of songs significantly improves students' listening skill. Second, the difficulties faced by the student in listening comprehension were also investigated. This quasi-experimental research involved 2 classes of students of a public junior high school in Sumedang. The data were collected through pre-tests, post-tests, and questionnaires. In analyzing the collected data, quantitative research methods was employed. Furthermore, the data taken from questionnaires were also investigated to find out the difficulties faced by the student listening comprehension through songs. The study found that the use of songs likely improves students' listening comprehension skill. Therefore, the present study is aimed to investigate the use of songs in teaching student listening ability. Furthermore, the researchers expect that this research will give contribution to the practice of listening, teaching, and learning in the future. Methodology which used in this case. The first is sample. For the purpose of the study and in an attempt to answer the hypothesis, 60 students of second grade in a junior high school in Sumedang were selected as the sample of the research. 2 classes were chosen for this research by applying purposive sampling. Each class consists of 30 students. Furthermore, both classes were tested by pre- and post-tests. During the experiments, the experimental group was given several treatments in period of 6 meetings. Number 2, instrumentation. A. TOEFL-based listening test. This test was used to evaluate the students' mastery in listening comprehension. It comprised 50 question items which given to the students as pilot test. And B. A researchers made questionnaires to seek the difficulties faced by the students in listening comprehension using songs as the media. Included questions concerning of the students' difficulties in the teaching and learning process using songs. This research was conducted based on quantitative method. The research used quasi-experimental designs. The sample is divided into 2 classes, experimental class and control class. Both classes were tested by pre-test and post-test. Before giving the post-test, songs were given to the experimental class as the treatment. Besides, the control class was taught by conventional methods. The researcher taught listening by explaining through TOEFL-based tests and speaking in front of. Afterward, the data which are taken from experimental class and control class were compared and analyzed to find out its significance. The data were analyzed by using test formula to determine the mean scores of 2 classes so that the effectiveness of the use of songs could be solved. From the journal, we can conclude the media of teaching and learning process In this case, songs not only help the teacher to teach listening, but also provide an interesting way for the student to achieve the learning goals. The media has contributed a lot in making the student understand well the delivered lesson. The content of the songs may become one of influential factors which may determine the improvement of the student listening ability. The use of songs also should consider students' needs so that it will help students to learn and achieve the learning objective. The teacher ability in selecting teaching material will also influence the use of songs in improving the student listening ability. Okay, thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.